History of LGBTQ+ by Mary Quinn McIntyre. Before the LGBTQ+ movement really started, people who were gay or transgender were treated really badly and had to hide who they were. Being gay was even considered a mental illness, so people thought that it was something wrong and that it needed to be fixed. There were also laws against same-sex relationships, and people could get arrested or lose their jobs. Because of this, a lot of LGBTQ+ members lived in fear and didn't have much freedom. Even with all that going on, some people started to speak up in the early 1900s. Some groups formed to support each other and tried to fight for basic rights. They had to be really careful and kind to stay hidden, but it was still an important start. These early groups didn't change everything right away, but they definitely helped to get the movement going and gave a lot of people hope. One of the biggest moments in LGBTQ+ history was the Stonewall Uprising in 1969. Police raided a gay bar called the Stonewall Inn, but this time people fought back instead of staying quiet. The protests went on for days and inspired a lot of other people. This is seen as the start of the modern LGBTQ+ rights movement because people began speaking out more and demanding equality. After Stonewall, the movement got a lot stronger. More groups were created, like the National LGBTQ Task Force, to push for change. In 1973, being gay was no longer considered a mental illness, which was a huge deal. In the 1980s, activists also worked hard to bring attention to the AIDS crisis and fight for better care. During this time, more people started becoming aware and slowly changing their views. In the 2000s and the 2010s, things started improving a lot. Same-sex marriage became legal in the US, and LGBTQ+ people started being shown more on movies, TVs, and media. Society became more accepting of it overall. It wasn't perfect, but it definitely showed that real progress was happening. There have been a lot of people in this LGBTQ+ movement that are important, but one example is Harvey Milk. He was one of the first openly gay elected officials in the US. He helped bring a lot of attention to LGBTQ+ rights and gave a lot of people hope. Many other activists and artists also spoke out and helped push for change. Today, the LGBTQ+ movement is still going. Groups like the National LGBTQ Task Force are still fighting for these equal rights, especially for transgender and non-binary people. Things are way more accepted now than before, but there are still problems that need to be fixed. The movement has come a long way, but it's not completely done yet.